University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. We've already seen the team from St Peter's College, Oxford, become the first to qualify for the semi-finals by winning the 2 quarter-final matches required under our draconian rules. And they'll be joined by whichever team wins tonight, because each of them has already won a quarter-final. The losers will have to play and win another match to reach the semis. Now, the team representing Gonville Caius College, Cambridge, had convincing wins over St Anne's College, Oxford and Manchester University in rounds 1 and 2, and then in their first quarter-final, they steamrollered Durham University, winning by 275 points to 95. Let's let them remind us who they are.
Hi, I'm Ted, I'm from London and I'm studying law.
Hello, I'm Michael from Ballymena in Northern Ireland and I'm studying for a PhD in history.
And this is their captain.
Hi, I'm Anthony, I'm from Hertfordshire and I'm studying medicine.
Hi, I'm Jeremy, I'm from Southampton and I'm reading natural sciences.
The team from Magdalen College, Oxford, also had decisive victories in their first and second round matches against Pembroke College, Cambridge and the Open University. They then won their first quarter-final with a very impressive 315 points, the highest score in the competition so far, leaving only 55 on the scoreboard for Trinity College, Cambridge. Let's meet them again.
Hello, I'm Harry Gillow. I'm from Stone in Staffordshire and I'm studying classics.
Hi, I'm Chris Savory from Burgess Hill in West Sussex. I'm reading chemistry.
And this is their captain.
Hello, my name's Hugh Binney. I'm coming from Cheltenham in Gloucestershire and I'm reading chemistry.
Hello, I'm Cameron J. Quinn, originally from Los Angeles, California, and I read philosophy and French.
OK, you all know the rules, so fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. Examples including Bill Clinton on Kelly Clarkson and Benedict Cumberbatch on the rock band U2. What neologism?
Magdalen Binney.
Photobomb.
Correct. Right, Magdalen, this first set of bonuses is on the City of London. Firstly, for 5 points, in which building on Ludgate Hill would one find the Latin inscription Si Monumentum Requiris Circum Spici? I need the building and the person to whom it refers.
So what do we think?
You would find the monument. I don't know if you look. I don't know who that would be or what.
Like Nelson's Column or something.
Yeah, Nelson's Column.
Nelson's Column to Nelson.
No, it's St Paul's Cathedral and it's Sir Christopher Wren. Designed by Christopher Wren, a fluted Doric column close to London Bridge commemorates what event? 202 feet in height, it has a viewing gallery open to the public.
Is that Nelson's Column?
No.
No.
What would the event be? We need an event.
Battle of Trafalgar. If it was Nelson's Column.
What's it's Wren?
Yeah.
It's going to be...
Oh, is it no,
Great Fire of London.
Yeah, Great Fire of London.
Great Fire of London.
Correct. And finally, for 5 points, the monument to which poet was one of the few in St Paul's Cathedral to survive the Great Fire of London. He was appointed Dean of St Paul's in 1621.
Yeah.
Done.
It was John Donne, yes. 10 points for this. Passing the cities of Dortmund and Essen and meeting the Rhine at Duisburg, which river has a name that's become synonymous with the industrial heartland of Western Germany?
Magdalen Gillow.
Ruhr.
The Ruhr is correct, yes. These bonuses are on French overseas departments. 2 overseas French départements lie in the Caribbean. Which one is an island group lying between Montserrat and Dominica?
Guadeloupe.
Guadeloupe.
Correct. Which overseas département served as a French penal colony from the 1850s to the 1950s and included the notorious Devil's Island?
French Guiana.
Correct. There are 2 overseas départements in the Indian Ocean, Mayotte and which other island lying between Madagascar and Mauritius?
Réunion.
Correct. 10 points for this. A eukaryotic organism incapable of carrying out photosynthesis whose cell walls contain chitin and which absorbs organic...
Magdalen Quinn.
Fungus?
Correct. Right, these bonuses are on a mineral group, Magdalen. Augite, jadeite and spodumene belong to which group of rock-forming silicate minerals? Its name comes from the Greek words for fire and stranger.
Is that orthoclase? No, Xenon. Pyrazine, maybe.
No, not
Pyrazines.
Maybe?
Pyrazines.
Yes, or pyroxenes, yes. The subdivision of pyrazines include a group containing pigeonite and orthopyrazine. These are composed of iron, silica, a small amount of calcium, and which other metallic element?
Aluminium or something.
Aluminium.
No, it's magnesium. Spodumene is an important ore of which alkali metal, the lightest of the solid elements, with atomic number 3?
Lithium.
Correct. 10 points for this. A country to the northwest of Nicaragua, the western portion of the island of Hispaniola, and a landlocked republic that borders...
Maudlin Quinn.
Dominico.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. And a landlocked republic that borders Austria to the east are the only sovereign states whose single-word English names begin with what letter of the alphabet?
Keys Warner.
B.
No, it's H. Honduras and Haiti and Hungary. So 10 points for this starter question. The Columbus Laboratory, the Cupola Observation Module, the docking compartment DC-1, the mini research module POISC, meaning search, and the US...
Keys Martinelli.
International Space Station.
Correct. Right, these bonuses, Gonville and Keyes, are on world champions. Firstly, for 5 points. An abrasive personality plagued by mental health issues in later life, Wilhelm Steinitz is generally regarded as the first person to achieve the status of world champion in what activity from 1886 to 1894?
Chess, maybe? Chess.
Chess is correct. Which German mathematician succeeded Steinitz as world champion in 1894 and went on to hold the title for a record period of almost 27 years?
It's too late for Gauss, is it? Mobius.
Mobius.
No, it's Lasker. And finally, for a possible 5, noted for introducing a variety of chess with 2 new pieces, a chancellor and an archbishop. Which Cuban player defeated Lasker in the World Championship match of 1921?
Any ideas? Cuban name?
Marquez.
No, it's Jose Capablanca. Right, first picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a logo of an international cultural organisation based in Paris. 10 points if you can name it.
Maudlin Quinn.
La Francophonie.
Correct. Maudlin, your bonuses are 3 more logos of international organisations that use French as an official working language. 5 points for each you can name. Firstly.
Is it International Court of Justice?
International Court of Justice.
No, we'll see the whole thing there. It is. It's Interpol, of course. Secondly.
IMF or something?
IMF. Don't think I have any idea. Do you?
I don't know.
The IMF.
No, we'll see the whole thing. It's the OECD. There you are. And finally, the name by which this organisation has been known since 2002.
The African Union.
So it is, no, is it African Union, African Congress?
I think it's African
Do you
Union.
think African Union?
Yeah. Because it used to be a Union of African States, maybe. So just maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
The African Union.
It is the African Union. Right, 10 points for this starter question. Analysing decision-making and cognitive biases in 99 short chapters, which Swiss founder of the intellectual community Zurich Minds wrote the 2013 bestseller, The Art of Thinking Clearly, Better Thinking, Better Decisions?
Keys Loveday.
Daniel Kahneman.
No, anyone like to buzz from Magdalen? It's Rolf de Belli. 10 points for this. The wives of which royal figure included Constance, the daughter of the King of Castile, and also Catherine Swynford, the third surviving son of Edward III and Philippa of Hainault. He was the father of Henry IV.
Keys Martinelli.
John of Gaunt.
Yes, Duke of Lancaster. Right, your bonuses are on names or terms that begin with 3 consecutive letters of the alphabet. For example, Tuvalu. In each case, give the term from the explanation. Firstly, a 3-word German term denoting a literary genre of the later 18th century. It's typified by some of the early works of Goethe and Schiller.
Sturm und Drang.
Correct. Secondly, an alternative spelling for the westernmost region of Saudi Arabia. It includes the cities of Jeddah, Mecca and Medina.
Any ideas?
I-J-K-K...
J-I-K.
M-O-N, Monrovia?
No.
No.
In jazz. And finally, associated with events in the history of Bohemia, the act of throwing a person out of a window.
Defenestration.
Yeah, defenestration.
Correct. 10 points for this. The old town of Ostuni and the Castel del Monte, built by the Emperor Frederick II, are among noted sites in which Italian region, bordering the Adriatic and Ionian Seas. Its provinces include Bari...
Maudlin Quinn.
No, Buzz, you must answer, I'm sorry. And I'm going to have to fine you 5 points too. Its provinces include Bari, Brindisi and Taranto.
Keys Martinelli.
Puglia.
Puglia is correct, yes. Right, Keys, your bonuses are on linear algebra. In each case, I want the total number of solutions, should they exist, of the given system of equations. Firstly, x plus y equals 0 and x plus y equals 1.
0, no solutions, because it's 2 lines.
What do you think, Jez? You think 0 solutions?
Yeah.
Y equals 1
Are you happy with that?
Yeah,
We'll go no solutions, 0 solutions.
0 solutions is correct. X minus y equals 0 and 2x minus 2y equals 0.
That's just infinite solutions, right?
Infinite solutions.
Infinitely many is correct, yes. And finally, x plus y equals 0 and x minus y also equals 0.
Y is x and y is minus x. 1 solution, 0 is 0.
Yep. So nominate Loveday.
1.
1 is correct, yes. Right, 10 points for this. In materials science, what term denotes the extremely high ductility shown by certain metals such as zinc-aluminium alloys when deformed at low strain rates at moderately high temperatures?
Keys Martinelli.
Malleable.
No, anyone like to buzz from Magdalen?
Maudlin Binney.
Hyperductility.
No, it's superplasticity. 10 points for this. What name links two major battles in the former East Prussia? The first in 1410 saw Polish, Russian and Lithuanian forces...
Keys Loveday.
Masurian Lakes?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Polish, Russian and Lithuanian forces defeat the Teutonic Knights, while the second, a German victory, is a central event in Solzhenitsyn's August 1914.
Maudlin Quinn.
October.
No, it's Tannenberg. 10 points for this. What single word links the textile pattern designed by William Morris, depicting birds and fruit? Horace...
Maudlin Quinn.
Strawberry.
Strawberries, right, yes. Right, your bonuses are on species that are on the Zoological Society of London's list of the world's 100 most endangered species. Firstly, for 5 points, all found on the Society's list of endangered species, Bulmer's fruit, Seychelles sheath-tailed, and Cuban greater funnel-eared are species of which mammal?
Bat.
Correct. Also on the list, ploughshare and geometric are endangered species of which reptile of the Testudinidae family?
Tortoise.
Correct. Hula-painted, La Hot-glanded and Table Mountain ghost are critically endangered species of which amphibian?
Newt.
No, they're frogs. Right, we're going to take a music round. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of classical music. 10 points if you can name the composer.
Keys Loveday.
Mendelssohn.
It is Mendelssohn, his Italian Symphony. That was commissioned by the Royal Philharmonic Society, or Philharmonic Society as it plainly was then. Your music bonuses are 3 more classical pieces commissioned by that society. In each case, simply identify the composer. Firstly, for 5, this French composer.
Sanson.
It is, yes, it's perhaps his most famous piece. Secondly, this English composer.
Delius.
No, that's Arthur Sullivan's Overture to Marmion. And finally, this Czech composer.
This third one, maybe it's Dvorak. What do you think? Dvorak or Janicek, one of those?
Let's go Dvorak.
It is Dvorak, part of his sentence. Right, 10 points for this. The thinnest material known to humanity. Which two-dimensional material...
Magdalen Binney.
Graphene.
Graphene is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on travel writing in the 18th century, Magdalen. A tour through the whole island of Great Britain, first published in the 1720s, is a 3-volume series of travel writings by which London-born author?
No, Jerome, it's too early for Jerome. It's 1720s. Is that, do you think?
Yeah.
Johnson.
No, it was Daniel Defoe. Secondly, unfinished at the time of his death in 1768, A Sentimental Journey Through France and Italy is a novel by which writer who based it on his own European travels?
Stern, maybe?
Sorry?
Stern.
Stern.
Yeah.
Stern.
Correct. Yeah. Who wrote The Journal of a Tour to the Hebrides, based on a journey that he'd undertaken with another writer in 1773?
Is it Johnson?
Johnson definitely wrote.
Yeah.
Okay. Johnson.
No, it was Boswell. He was with Johnson. Right, 10 points for this. Listen carefully, answer as soon as your name is called. What is the sum of the numbers used to denote the French polities that began in 1852 and 1958?
Keys Taylor.
7.
Correct. The Second Empire and the Fifth Republic. So, a set of bonuses on former government posts for you, Gonville and Caius. John Profumo served as Secretary of State for War under which Prime Minister? The post was abolished the year after the scandal that forced Profumo's resignation.
Macmillan, isn't it? Yeah.
Macmillan.
Correct. Lord Longford was the penultimate holder of the office of Secretary of State for the Colonies. Who was Prime Minister at the time of its abolition?
So foreign Commonwealth is like about 1960. It becomes Wilson. We could try Wilson. Yeah.
Wilson.
Harold Wilson's right. Viscount French of Ypres was the last but one Lord Lieutenant of Ireland. Who was Prime Minister during his tenure of office?
Lloyd George. That's going to be last lieutenant, last but one. So it's going to be 1921 going back. Lloyd George.
Yeah, Lloyd George.
David Lloyd George.
Correct. 10 points for this. An answer is invariably the parent of a great family of new questions. Which US Nobel laureate wrote those words in the 1951 non-fiction work, The Log from the Sea of Cortez?
Keys Taylor.
William Faulkner.
No. Anyone like to buzz from Magdalen?
Magdalen Binney.
Hemingway.
No, it's John Steinbeck. 10 points for this. Coined by the Japanese roboticist Masahiro Mori in 1970.
Magdalen Quinn.
Uncanny Valley.
Correct. It's when a robot becomes so human-like that it bothers you. Right, these are bonuses on computer technology. In each case, give me the words for which the following acronyms stand. BASIC, a general high-level programming language.
No, we don't know that.
It's beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code. Secondly, FAT, a method of keeping track of the contents of a hard drive.
File automated transfer.
No, it's file allocation table. And finally, EPROM, a type of memory chip that retains its data after power is switched off.
Electromagnetic pulse. I don't know.
We don't know.
It's erasable, programmable, read-only memory. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. Roll 2 fair 6-sided dice. What is the probability that the score will be 10 or higher?
Magdalen Binney.
1 in 6.
Correct. Right, these bonuses are on Kings of France, Magdalen College. Louis V, or Louis the Sluggard, who died in the year 987, was the last French king of which royal house or dynasty?
No, Merovingian first. Carolingian.
Carolingian.
Correct. Louis XI and Charles VIII were the last two French kings of which royal house? The wife of Henry V of England was also a member.
Capetians, I think, yeah.
The Capetians.
No, it's Valois. And finally, King of France from 1830 to 1848, Louis Philippe was a member of which cadet branch of the House of Bourbon?
I don't know.
Anything? No.
We don't know.
Orleans. 10 points for this. The Empire's salesman was a nickname given to which royal figure on account of the journeys he undertook when Prince of Wales? His last official post was as Governor of the Bahamas.
Keys Taylor.
The Duke of Windsor.
Correct, Edward VIII, yes. So you get a set of bonuses, this time on the number 11, Gonville and Caius. Who was the 11th US president following Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison and John Tyler?
Polk.
Correct. Who was the 11th winner of the Nobel Prize for Chemistry following Ernest Rutherford, Wilhelm Ostwald and Otto Wallach?
So it's 1911. 1912. Is it Ramsay or Rayleigh? Is it
No, it's two. No, that's two.
Curie.
Curie? Yeah, Curie.
Curie.
Which one?
Mary.
Very good. What was the 11th country to host the FIFA World Cup following England, Mexico and the Federal Republic of Germany?
That's Argentina.
Argentina.
Correct. We're going to take a second picture round. For your picture starter, you'll see a portrait of a major religious figure of the 16th century. 10 points if you can name him, please.
Keys Loveday.
Martin Luther.
Anyone like to buzz from Magdalen?
Magdalen Quinn.
Calvin.
It is John Calvin, yes. The Protestant reformer. Your bonuses are 3 more influential figures of the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. 5 points for each you can name. Firstly?
Francis Xavier.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry? I think it's Francis Xavier.
Francis Xavier.
No, it's St. Ignatius Loyola,
sorry, yeah.
founder of the Jesuits. Secondly?
Luther.
No, that's Ulrich Zwingli. And finally?
Knox.
It is John Knox, the father of Scottish Presbyterianism. Right, another starter question. What 5-letter surname links the authors of The Day of the Scorpion, The Voyage of the Discovery and The Heart of Midlothian?
Keys Loveday.
Scott.
Correct. These bonuses are on nuclear energy. Get them all, you'll take the lead. What term is used to describe the type of nuclear reactor that produces more fissile material than it consumes?
It is just.
No, efficient.
Yeah, try that.
Wasteful.
No, it's a fast breeder reactor. Secondly, atomic number 11. Which light metal can be used as a coolant in fast breeder reactors? Its advantages include the fact that it does not act as a neutron moderator.
Sodium. Sodium.
Correct. What allotropic form of carbon is used as a neutron moderator in reactors such as the UK's AGR designs?
Diamond or
Diamond.
Yeah, try that. Diamond.
That's graphite. Right, 10 points for this. Occurring notably in St John's Gospel, which Greek word is an appellation of the Holy Spirit?
Keys Loveday.
Paraclete.
Correct. Right, your bonuses are on people born in Catalonia. Born in 1852, which architect's works include the Casa Mia and the Parc Güell, both in Barcelona?
Gaudi.
Correct. Born in 1908, which novelist is best known for a stream of consciousness work that has appeared in translation as The Time of the Doves and In Diamond Square?
Yeah, it is.
No, don't know.
I was just going to pass.
Garcia Lorca. I don't know.
Yeah, Federico Garcia Lorca.
No, it's Merce Rodoreda. And finally, which cellist and conductor is noted for his recordings of the Bach cello suites? He died in exile in 1973.
It's Pablo Casals, right?
Yeah, Pablo Casals.
Correct. 10 points for this. In arthropods, what name is given to the external openings of the trachea found alongside...
Keys Martinelli.
Spiracles.
Correct. These bonuses are on cities in the Bible, Gonville and Caius. Flourishing from the 2nd millennium BC and an important city in both the Old and the New Testament, which Phoenician port is often associated with Tyre, 40 kilometres to the south?
Sidon.
Sidon.
Correct. What is the first city to be mentioned in the Bible? According to Genesis, it was built by Cain to the east of Eden in the land of Nod and was named after his son.
I know it is.
The city of Babel.
Babel.
Yeah, Babel.
No, it's Enoch. Who is said to have founded many cities, including Babylon and Nineveh, and is described in Genesis as a mighty hunter before the Lord?
Nimrod, yeah.
Nimrod.
Nimrod is correct. There are about 2.5 minutes to go and 10 points for the starter. Corgi, cromlech and flannel are among English words that derive ultimately from which language?
Keys Taylor.
Welsh.
Welsh is correct, yes. Gonville and Keys, these bonuses are on words sometimes pronounced as homophones. In each case, identify the word from the definitions. Firstly, to walk or strut in an ostentatious manner and a small, sealed, bag-like container.
Stride. Small sealed bag like.
Small sealed bag. Sachet.
Sachet. So they're both sachet.
Sachet and sachet.
Sachet.
Correct. Secondly, an African dish made of granulated durum wheat and a marsupial native to New Guinea.
Durum wheat is couscous.
Do we just try couscous?
Yeah, go for it.
Couscous.
Couscous is correct. And finally, a high point or summit, to glance or look furtively, and anger or resentment resulting from a slight or injury.
Peak, surely. Yeah.
Peak. Peak.
Peak is correct. 10 points for this. Garstang blue, Blacksticks blue and Dorset blue Vinny are among varieties of which food?
Maudlin Binney.
Cheese.
Cheese is correct, yes. Bonuses on currencies for you, Maudlin. The Cordoba is the currency of which Central American country?
Any ideas? Nicaragua.
Correct. What is the monetary unit of Armenia? It shares its name with an imperial unit equal to 1/16 of an ounce avoirdupois.
A grain.
No, it's dram. 8 countries have currencies called the peso. 7 are in the Americas. Which one is not?
Because that's next to the euro. We don't know.
It's the Philippines. 10 points for this. Wherever law ends, tyranny begins. These words begin a proposition by which English philosopher in the 1680s...
Maudlin Quinn.
Hobbes.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. In the 1689 work, 2 treatises of government.
Keys Loveday.
Locke.
John Locke is correct. These bonuses are on world rulers, Gonville and Keys. I'll read a list of rulers who were on the throne or in power during the first year of a century of the Common Era. In each case, I simply want the century. First, Tiridates III of Armenia and the Eastern at the gong. Magdalen College, Oxford had 155. Gonville and Caius College, Cambridge had 215. Well, I think you were pretty unlucky to get a run of questions that you had a bit of misfortune on towards the end, because you led for much of the match, Magdalen. You have to come back and win again next time to go through to the semi-finals, but thank you for being with us. Gonville and Keys, you were a terribly long time getting started, but you were great once you got going. Congratulations to you. You go through to the semi-finals. We shall look forward to seeing you there, and I hope you can join us next time for another quarter-final match. But until then, it's goodbye from Magdalen College, Oxford.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Gonville and Caius College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.